crowd, and it would always come down to either not getting paid early or being told, oh, you didn't bring enough people, you didn't pack the bar. And if you ask me, quite frankly, that's not my job as a queen. I will promote the show as much as I can, but if I bring people, I bring people. If your bar is not packed, that's not my fault. And that's one
Mm-hmm.
of the things that I started going further and further on. I started noticing was trying to always control what I did, control what gigs I get, try to micromanage me, and I just started to see this superiority complex. I didn't like that, and I made sure that was known. And he was never happy with that. He always wanted to have control and be in control of everything. And I'm not built like that. I would never let no like you're not my mom, you're not my dad. You can't have control over my life and whatever I'm doing with my life. So I didn't let that happen, and I started noticing it was a bit more forced out to me. I was put him into the corner and said, "Oh, you have an attitude. Oh, you need to smile all the time. You need to do this all the time." It was just like always on my neck. And when someone's always on your neck like that, you get frustrated. And then
Mm-hmm.
there was another instance where I don't know if you know the show, The Drink Twinks. There's
Mm-hmm.
about
I know the
three or
show.
four of them. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
amazing show, lovely, love all of them. They're all my friends actually too. And at the beginning of the show, I was there as a guest for them, and so was my good sister Virgo, who I actually live with. But we were there working, and after the show was done, he sat us down and he made me and Virgo sit on one side with the black girls and made the white girls sit on the other side. And we were like, why the segregation? Why do you need to separate us? And he was like, I need you guys to start a drink twinks. I want you to find another black girl so that it should be the white drink twinks and the black drink twinks. I was just like, and that is just so wrong on so many levels.
Mm-hmm.
It's not okay. You don't need to pin us against each other because our skin tone, our skin color. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't let that happen. We just rolled our eyes in the moment. But and yeah, that was one, and
Well,
just so many.
I've been around the community, like I said, for a long time, and I understand that a lot of the people play nice, nice because they want you to work for little of nothing, or they want you to work
Exactly.
for free. And
Hmm.
then, of course, they're going to always pull the race card out because that is just the easiest thing for them to do.
Yeah.
Now, as a black person within the community, what do you think is the real problem of is it that they're jealous because you look better than maybe the white performers or you perform better, or it's just the fact that they just want to use your talent because they don't feel like, well, we don't really know her, we're not going to really pay her. What how do you feel about just the fact of them inviting you to the bar but then treating you like you said, you're black over here and you're white over here?
Honestly, I can't read anyone's mind, so I can never put my finger on it. But once I can see the signs of like mistreatment and not like treating me equally, then I I take a look at the room. I see I look at who's around me. I see how they're being treated. If I see that there's a huge difference, then and especially when it's coming from a white man who has power in the village, it's just so inevitable. And while working for this man, you're hearing complaints about him being transphobic, not like wanting to hire like AFAB queens. Just so many things that
Mhm.
once you have a known knowledge of what this man is capable of, you just can't see past it. It's just very glaring and it's right in your face, and you can't even
So
put your call it out, but and get shunned. You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
kept quiet, but yeah.
so you think the community is racist?
I don't think the community as a whole is racist. I feel like there definitely are some racists, like amongst our friends or people that are in the community. For the most part, I have been privileged to meet a lot of accepting people and people that are very like diverse and not racist, and you know. But
Mm-hmm.
there are some people that could either they could be it could be your next friend. You just never know. But racism is not always in your face. It's always hidden sometimes. But thankfully for of the things going on right now, it's
Mm-hmm.
everything's trying to come out. People are being exposed, and you can see people's true colors, what they're posting and what they're saying online. I don't think the
Mhm.
whole community is racist. I feel like I've been given opportunities, but I do feel like I do feel like people are even racist, but they don't even know they're being racist.
Mhm.
So uh we're now that we're able to educate everyone and bring everything into light, I hope that people do change how they treat people of color, especially Black people in the
Mhm.
community. Like I swear,
Now,
go on.
now, what? Why do you work for these places? I understand that sometimes you just have to prove yourself to sort of get your spot, or to make your way. I understand that, but you said that you've been doing this for 2 years now. Obviously, over the 2 year period, things have been building for
Yeah,
you to see now that there is a real huge problem about you being a Black person in our community. Now, why do you go back and do the shows there if you feel, I understand supporting your friends, but if a place you're not welcome and they discriminate against you, why do you go there?
so for the drink and O'Grady's, I actually don't work there anymore. I got banned there, so I don't go to these venues anymore. I only work at Woody's and Garage and sometimes Cruise, very rarely though. But I don't
Mhm.
go to the Drink and Garage and not Garage and O'Grady's anymore. And Woody's and Garage are the places I work at, and I do other things other that are not in the village sometimes. And I actually started my own show in the East End in February before the pandemic. So I have other opportunities. I do some influencer work online, and
Mhm.
yeah, and sometimes I
So
work as a
now,
makeup artist.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
wonderful. I mean, because your makeup is ooh, fantastic. Trust
thank
me, it's
you.
beautiful. Now, the only thing I would say for Luna Dubois, my advice to you
Yes.
is looking the way you do, make that work for you. Don't make that work for them and
Mm.
make them rich, and Luna is just Luna. You make sure if they're getting paid, you're getting paid.
Absolutely.
Don't give away your talent for free. Never.
Yeah,
Now,
that's really good advice.
with that being said,
Yes.
I know you're young and you're eager and
Yeah.
you want to impress and you want to be a part of it all. We all do.
Yeah.
But don't let people use you. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. Look at you. You're beautiful.